Welcome to the Agents of the Unexplained podcast. From a haunted abandoned asylum to Sasquatch lurking in the dark woods and watching you, and all things unexplained, here are the stories from outside our realm. With your host, Bill Rigby.
Good evening, everybody. I'm running ragged. It's Friday the 13th. What could go wrong? Went wrong. But I'm here. We're ready. I'm still in work clothes. I don't care. We're here to podcast. Brandon hasn't showed up yet. So whenever he gets there, we'll bring him in. But I do have a special guest host. Let me bring her in. Miss Patty.
Hi, guys.
Friend there.
Hey, I'm here waiting patiently.
Oh, yes, we are. I don't know where Brandon's at, but you know what? We'll shoot from the hip till he gets here.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. I don't know who else to call.
Nah, I ain't worried about it because we got a lot to discuss.
Oh, jeez.
No, we do. Seriously.
Yeah.
You know, from this past Sunday, we can talk about that if you want.
I'm fine with that.
All right.
Matter of fact, I was just talking to Tim Gerhardt.
Yeah.
And
Gerhardt,
I asked if there was like a chart, from the footprint to maybe the height of,
Yeah. The way he said to figure it out, I had it figured out at 10'6".
Oh, come on. I don't want to even hear that.
10'6". Yeah.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
No,
because he started out.
Folks,
he messed up and said, well, he said times 2, something about divided into 3.
3. Then hold on, he's coming. He's here. Let me bring him in.
All right.
Hey, Brandon.
There he is. Woo.
Howdy.
Thought I was going to pull this off with Bill myself here. Jeez, man.
So how you doing, buddy?
Oh, pretty good.
Okay, I can hear us.
Okay. As we're getting going, I want you to tell people who you are, other than he is a Civil War reenactor.
Oh, by the beard.
Can you tell?
Got
you
the
can't
nice
tell
beard.
by the beard anymore.
Flowing.
But,
He's got a flowing.
Yes.
Flowing mane.
But he is a Civil War reenactor.
Cool.
He is the Blair and Bedford County chapter lead. And then he took over the South Central.
That is south.
Team
That
lead.
is way south.
He stepped up to do that. So now, Brandon, basically, I just covered it a little bit. Go ahead. Tell more about yourself.
Oh, well, I live in South Central Pennsylvania. I'm a father of 3 and one's in the oven.
Oh,
And
okay.
They got a cure
Good
for
job.
that. They got a cure for that now. It's called work every hour of the day. No free time.
but I work at a feed mill. And in my free time, I Civil War reenact. Go out in the woods looking for Bigfoot and hang out.
We lost a little bit. Did you hear him, Bill?
Yeah, I heard him.
Okay. It must be my end then. I lost.
Yeah. I'm trying to bring him up. All right, let me back out of the agent's page and come back in. I'm trying to keep track of both places. Hello, Megan. Megan says hello.
Meg.
There it is. Okay, it's covered. Just so I can see the comments.
Why can't I see him?
Because I'm not. Can't. Hey, Tom Adderholt's out here too. Okay, Brandon, please tell me a little bit about your experience you have with the Bigfoot world.
Well, to start off, I'm gonna say this: I was not a Bigfoot believer as of prior to 2016.
Okay.
That's where my first experience happened, and be deer season. It'll be the first Saturday of deer season in 2016. Went out in the woods like normal. It's dark, and you climb down to your tree stand, and you sit there, let the sun come up, and all that other and
Fun stuff.
And this usually, like when the sun comes up, the birds are chirping, the squirrels are running around, stuff like that. That was not happening at all,
no.
and
Yeah.
which was odd. Because I hunt at that time. I hunted right above a farm, and there were donkeys down there, cows, and stuff like that. And you always heard them.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was dead quiet. Like if you would have dropped something, you could have heard it for miles. It was that quiet.
Right.
Wow.
And so I got bored and decided I was going to climb out of my tree stand, go for a walk, see if I couldn't kick anything up. And I'm climbed down my tree, went up to the old pasture field and got over to where what we called the locust thicket. It was a patch of tree full of locust. And it was covered with brush the whole way around it. You had to cut through the brush and so I crawl through that brush there, and as soon as I get out of the brush, I stood up. I'm checking my pants for ticks, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's it. Just hit me like I thought. This eerie feeling of being watched. Like every hair in my body stood up,
Wow.
and that's when the smell hit me, and it was pungent, wet dog skunk smell.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, and it was off. So I was like looking around, and up on the top of this little hill. Well, I came, there's a little washway through there. So there's
Yes.
a little bit of a hill behind me, a little bit of hill on both sides of me. And I look up the hill, and there by some fallen timber, there was this creature staring at me.
Oh. And
I just,
how tall was that?
at the time, it was hunkered down, kind of behind the timber.
Oh man. I get goosebumps every time I hear people's accounts.
And we're sitting there just staring at each other.
Oh no.
And footsteps behind me.
Oh wow.
Uh-oh.
Until the footsteps stopped. And I could feel breathing down the back of my neck.
Oh no. I don't want to hear this story.
Yeah, you do.
This don't sound good. Don't sound like it's gonna end good, but he's still here
Okay,
with us.
wait
so.
a minute. You heard the footsteps, you're feeling breathing. Was it bipedal or was it four-legged?
Oh, it was definitely bipedal because it was right
Oh
behind
boy.
me.
Oh man.
Okay.
But started poking at me. Like nudging.
What?
And that's when, on the top of the hill, got this real stern look on its face. Because I'm still locked on the one on the hill.
Yeah.
I didn't move.
Yeah.
And it got
no.
a stern look on its face. And whooped. And the one behind me just stopped completely.
Oh,
and
wow.
Moseyed off. He heard it go on off. And then I'm not sure how long I was stood there looking at that the one on top of the hill. But eventually it stopped and started walking off.
Wow. But you were close enough to see its face though. I mean you said it. You seen that its face turned stern. Holy smoke.
If it was 25 yards away from me, it was
holy
I have a feeling it was close.
I wouldn't
But-
even.
Well, that
That's
one that was
insane.
poking you was closer than the one I had,
Yeah.
which was 15 feet, which was
Wow.
way too close.
Maybe he had a
Uh-huh.
stick he was poking with. Holy smokes.
Wow.
I would have just passed away right there anyway. So that's insane. Wow.
stand there, it starts walking away, and I thought to myself, I'm like, get your phone out, idiot. No one's gonna believe what you just saw.
Wow. That's not what I would have been thinking, actually. My feet would have been running before my body caught up to it.
When I saw mine, I did not think about grabbing my phone.
No,
I didn't think about anything other than, oh shit.
Well,
Yeah.
one of those things, like, I'm standing there, it started walking off. I'm like, how am I going to explain this to people? Is no one's going to believe this.
And you had a gun or a bow? What were you, bow hunting or gun, with gun? You had a gun?
Season. I had a 30-30.
Oh.
Oh, you would have tickled it.
That's funny. It's just strange how it just like stared at you.
Well, that's all the one I saw did was stare at me. But I don't know if that was a stern look or was it was just staring hard at me, and I'm staring back, but I wouldn't look in the eyes. I saw the shape of the face and the nose and that. And then I looked at the body and I went, holy shit. No net, it's 4 foot wide. And I'm backpedaling now. And it stood up because it was knelt down too. And it stood up and it's next to this tree. And I visually stared at part of the tree about where the top of the head was so I can get a look. But now look back at the body real quick. The muscle tone on this, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now I know a lot of people have heard me say this. Arnold Schwarzenegger would have been proud to have a body like that. The muscles, but I just wanted to get the hell away from it.
Yeah. You didn't want to either. You didn't want to either, Brandon.
I did, but I just froze. It was just like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not to mention you had one behind you. I mean, you got much choice which direction to run to.
Hey, like I found out I can run backwards pretty good without falling. Yeah, seriously, jeez.
That's funny.
And
funny,
this old
but it's
man
not funny.
breaks easy. This old man will break easy, so I don't need to be that close again. I wouldn't mind being around, seeing him some more, but not that close.
Yeah, I want to see one, but I don't know. I want to see one, but I don't. Almost, it's that it's got to be that scary. It's just got to be insane.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this picture up you shared with me, Brandon. Is that what I think it is in the background there?
yeah.
That's what I thought.
There.
Oh, I think I see it.
Blur walking off there is at this Sasquatch in question.
Mm-hmm. All right, about how tall would you say that is?
Well, that right there, I was guessing it about 7 foot tall.
About the size of mine.
Because the week afterwards, which is still rifle season, I went back to that spot because curiosity killed the cat kind of thing. And
yeah.
I measured the tree that was over there that was broken off. I'm 6 foot tall. And it was the same height as that broken tree. And that broken tree was about 7.5 feet tall.
Okay. Yeah. I know it's interesting. It really is that how we automatically try to catch the size of it. Yeah. It is. Like with my sighting, it did. It and I ain't afraid of nothing. Hey, my
I don't think
my
I don't.
my
I'm not pretty
boys'
sure I
mom.
won't worry about
All
the
right,
size.
wait a minute, Patty. My boys' mom is just showed up watching.
Oh,
And she would tell you I was crazy. I'd run into a gunfight. Uh, she'd tell you I wasn't afraid of crap. When I get in that mood, I'm going after it. And I was afraid that night.
well,
I was afraid, and it bothered the hell out of me for a couple weeks. So yeah, the shock value of it, and the whole 9 yards of it. I wanted to see one. I was hoping to see one, but I didn't think I'd see one there because everybody goes the Salt
and not
Fork
that
State
close.
Park. Yeah, and
Not that close.
definitely not that close.
Not up, crackle up your butt. Huh?
No, and
Wow. That's
it was
insane.
crazy. It was really crazy.
Yeah, I'm good.
Now it's 7 foot tall, 4 foot wide. That thing had to go 400, 500 pounds,
Yeah.
I'd say. Hi, Tim. Tim Gayhart's out here.
We were just
But-
talking about we were just talking about charts, a chart that we need for size wise and footprint comparison.
And Tim, and the way I figured it out, the same with your thing for the one that we found up near the print up near Patty's
Ugh,
is 10'6".
that's bull crap. That's all I'm
Why?
saying right there.
Why is it bullcrap?
Because that's big. That's why. What's the matter
I
with
didn't
those
put that print there. Did you put
All
the
right.
print there?
Tim
So how's that
said-
bullcrap?
Tim said,
Yell at him,
first,
Brandon, please.
first Tim, he messed up and he said 8.2. And I'm like, all right. And then he's like, wait a second. I messed up. It's 9.2. I'm like, okay. And then now Bill's rattling off 10.
10'6".
I don't want to hear that.
That's what I
crap.
came up. 10. I told you it was huge.
Well, yeah. I asked him if that was counting the toes too. Holy smokes.
Did you see that that profile picture I had up there for a day or two, Brandon, with the footprint?
Yes, I did.
That was at her place, 16 inch.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I'm glad we
Yeah,
didn't see that
super.
big son of a bitch.
It's real sick. Well, now, yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's got to be a male, right?
Well, mine was a female.
Ooh.
Doesn't
And how did you know? Was that the one poking you? Or,
no,
the one on the hill.
that probably was another female, and that female looking mean at him.
yeah, it's like, hey, wait, I
But,
seen
hey,
him
that's
first.
my man.
I seen him first.
Oh, wait till your wife finds out.
Could have been a fight. Might have been a fight afterwards in the woods.
Oh man. Yeah, you should have stuck around. See if those two would have fought over you,
Ooh.
Brandon.
Squabble.
I kind of beat feet after.
Fur flying, huh?
You didn't have the beard then, did you?
Not near as long. It was a much smaller beard at the time.
Okay, your face is covered with hair, so yeah, you might have. Yeah, Tim, the males do have wider feet than the females. The spread on this foot was 7 inches. The width of it.
Not so much a heel, but I mean, it just depends on how it's stepped or whatever. I wish we would have been able to cast it, but I mean, it is what it is. There's probably more out there,
Oh yeah.
In better shape.
The Erie County chapter will be back up there investigating some more. Probably
Yeah. That's a
so-
good time. Springtime's probably the best, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard a little bit of stuff, but nothing really worth recording, I got my new trail cam I got to put out. I'll probably make my husband do that.
All right, Brandon.
Send him across there.
You use trail cams out there?
I have one trail cam on my property, and it keeps giving me back photos of absolutely nothing. So I have a hunch on that one. But
All right. Can I give you a suggestion?
Yeah,
How high up do you have it?
about 4 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
No. Nope. Take it up about 20 feet, 45 angle it down.
Okay. See, I originally put it up
Mm.
to look for deer.
Yeah, like anybody
Right.
would. Exactly. Yeah.
You'll get deer if they come through that area.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you put it up about 20 feet up, 45-degree angle, you're still getting that going down like that. Okay.
That's being sneaky too. That's being a little
Yeah,
sneaky.
because hey, the ghost chick's in the house. She's running
Ah,
late as always.
Better
But-
late than never, huh? Hey,
But
Angel.
anyhow,
What's up?
the thing is, when they sense the infrared, they hear the sounds, they could smell human on it.
Yeah.
They could smell the oil base of the plastic.
Yeah.
Put it
Especially
up
if it's a new one, you know,
Put it
like a
up
new
there.
one.
Put it up high. Get that angle.
I mean, it's worth a try.
And
for
they'll
sure.
walk under it and that'll set it off. When you got an infrared eye coming straight out like that, they're going to catch that beam way out there. You know,
Yeah.
so that's how you got to do.
They're actually getting a lot cheaper now for trail cams. I noticed. So I picked up a small one for, I don't know, it was like $30 or $35 or something, I think. Might have been a little bit more
Damn.
than that, but
I used your thingies on that, on the foot size, times it by 2, divided by 3, and I got 10.6. Well, a little less than 10.6.
that's funny. That's Tim. I asked Tim, I said, can you imagine the calorie intake that something that large needs? Unless it's got a low metabolism. I mean, that's a lot of food.
Well,
You
yeah.
know?
Right now it's cold out, so they're gonna have That'd take a lot of
pine nuts,
now,
stuff like
The
that.
cold weather we got
Like a
right now
bear.
ain't bad like last, there the week of Christmas.
No,
Okay.
that was brutal.
No,
that was brutal.
They're out foraging now because their body's built for it. Okay. They got
It's
the
gotta be.
insulation and the fat. They eat all the time. I'm not worried about how they're reacting out there in the winter till it got into that deep freeze. Now I'm wondering, how are they surviving and where are they surviving? When you go out west where there's no mountains and caves and stuff like that, where are they going when they get that deep freeze, that polar vortex?
That was brutal. It was.
Where did they go? What did they do? What do you think, Brandon?
Well, from my experience, I think they hide in plain sight.
Oh, very much so. Very much so.
There's too many. They're just like any other animal. They the path of least resistance. That's why you hear so many sightings around roads and stuff like that. They're using them.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot easier to walk up the road than it is to walk through the woods. I know from experience.
I watched the power lines and the gas lines.
There's a buddy of mine. We have a lot of activity around power line out our way.
Yeah. Well, up in Indiana County, actually our Indiana Cambria chapter lead, she had a sighting right at the Indiana Cambria line. And that's right near mine and my wife's property that we had down there. That was on a Wednesday. On that Saturday, I was there. We found a print. We found structures. We found a nest. So, and what's right there? 2 power plants. Where we got crisscrossing everywhere? The power lines.
Power lines, yeah.
We
Big
followed
ones. Probably big ones, too.
the way the prints was going. We followed it out to a power line. So that was using the power line to go up here got to this other one, either went down toward the river or went on up and followed the power line up and in somewhere else. We could not find tracks anywhere else. I don't know where it went. And we searched. There was four of us, five of us actually. My buddy Micah from down there. But he's kind of was traveling on his own. Man, he's the one that found the nest. Yeah, but so power lines, gas lines,
Roads.
trails.
Yep, some trail.
Uh,
Brandon,
seen-
do you live in town,
Yeah.
Brandon? Or do you live out in the country, Brandon?
I live out in the country. There is a small town that I'm in called Potter Creek, and there's a total of four houses.
How
Okay.
many?
4 houses. That's what makes up the town of Potter.
Oh, cool. Big town.
I
big
was
town.
just curious if you have anything going on around your house or something besides what.
House 5 minutes from my house, I have a cabin on top of the mountain.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
rub it in.
So what?
They-
Anything happened there, or just
Well, don't
I
wake
mean-
me up all night and holler at you.
wow?
Uh, the thing is I know just about where Brandon's at. Okay. Beautiful area there too.
It's got to be down that way.
It is. He's a part of the Laurel Highlands too,
Wow.
Yeah.
but he's on the far side of it. Am I right?
Correct.
Well, the eastern side of it. Let's put it that way. Which is beautiful country. I traveled down through there a few times. So, what other activities have you had there? With your
Yeah, I
big
was just
place?
going to ask him if he's had anything else.
Well, the first time is I stopped. The property got sold where I was hunting at, and I stopped hunting there. So I went over to where my wife's family has land, and was hunting there. And like I said, we have a cabin up there, and I used to stay up there quite often.
Yeah.
I stay up there even more often now, but
I don't blame you.
it was before any activity even happened there. I was up camping for shits and giggles kind of thing. And I can say about 2:00 in the morning, I get knocked out of a dead sleep. And if you can even ask my wife, when I'm asleep, you better bring a train to wake me up.
Yeah. Freight train coming through.
This sound did wake me up. And it was basically if you took the Ohio howl,
Okay.
up to 100 and slapped your headphones on, it like rattled the windows of my cabin.
Holy
Wow. Okay. We
smokes. How? Huh?
like I said, my sighting was at Salt Fork. I do a camp out there every April. I put on a camp out right at the group camp area on Parker Road at Salt Fork. Well, my buddy Mike, with the High Bigfoot research, the High Bigfoot project, he does a camp out the weekend after Labor Day there.
Okay.
We were there this past year, and I still haven't heard the howl, right? I'm sleeping in my van I had, which I sold. I'm sorry I sold it. Tom, you got my van, damn you.
You should be.
But all of a sudden, I heard the howl. It brought me right up out of my bunk in the van. So, yeah, mine wasn't that close. Yours was where it was rattling windows.
You guys are so calm about it too. Everybody's just calm about it.
I sat up and I'm like, well, Barb and Ron Strock was camped next to me. Ron slept through it. Barb heard it.
Yeah.
So, Oh, here we go. It's all fun and games until someone giggles and shits. And I got to say, Josh, you're right. Depends on weather and activity level and the water intake in the wintertime. Yes. Randy Heath, he made it. Hello, Randy. And Becky Brown, our cop magnet. She's here tonight.
Cop magnet.
Well, long story.
Long story. Yeah. Yeah,
All
Bill
right.
thinks he's gonna drag me down the Salt Fork this coming April.
Uh,
All I got's a lousy
I-
tent. I don't know about that. I don't know who to be
Uh,
parked right next to.
hey,
think-
calm down.
I'm
We got
thinking
a
if
mu-
Mary
We got
brings
a
her
muzzle
camper,
for you.
if Mary brings her camper, I'm gonna be underneath her camper with my tent. That's where I'll be.
Um,
I'm not gonna
all
be
I
out
got
there
to say
open.
is Phil Bracco's in the house.
Alrighty.
Let me show you this. Is this it? Yep. Angel.
What's Angel
An
saying?
Ups man was at her house delivering a package, and the damn thing roared, scared her, but the Ups man threw the package at her and left.
Has she heard
Just-
anything else? Has she heard anything else from her?
Anything else? Her dog's scared. I'm going down doing an investigation down there next week.
Cool.
Her dog that chases coyotes, bears, the whole 9 yards, won't get out
But-
of its cage.
Holy smokes. Well,
So-
that tells you something right there.
So me and my wife's going on a road trip down there to get this investigation going.
What
down
size is her dog? What kind of dog is it though? Is it like a little poodle or something? It's
No,
the big one?
it's a big dog,
Big dog.
and it don't want to go outside.
Oh, poor dog.
Phil Bracco, here's what he had to say.
I can't. I have to
I
take my
heard the
glasses
Ohio
off to
Owl
read.
once at the Mogador Reservoir in Portage County, Ohio, years ago.
Wow.
And you're welcome, Phil, for the shout out. No problem, buddy. But anyhow, hey, my next door neighbor camping, Barb, just showed up. Everyone say hi to Barb.
Hi, Barb. Everybody's showing up tonight, huh?
Yeah, everyone's coming out tonight.
Heck yeah. Well, it's Friday the 13th. I mean, probably best to stay home for one thing. And what's better to do than listen to Bill?
My buddy's starting in the drain lining business. And he got $120,000 tied up in equipment right now, brand new equipment. And he just got a nice box truck that we're trying to lay the equipment out in. I got over there all day.
Yeah, I thought you were going to miss the whole thing.
Oh, saw what time it was. We got to go. We're quitting right now.
I got to go.
I said, Brandon's probably sitting there waiting on me. But, all right. What other experiences you had down there, Brandon?
Tree structures. I found some footprints in the tall grass that are like clearly like if you and I would walk through, but you know, if our strides were 6 feet long.
Wow. Yeah. 6 feet.
But that's a big one.
Oh,
And
The bigger they are, the longer the stride, unless they're running.
yeah, I don't know what I heard that one time. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense to me. Did you listen to Corky's video he put up, Bill? You probably didn't have time.
No, I did not
You were-
listen to it.
Yeah, that's
today.
fine. That's fine. You were at work.
Yeah.
I just wanted to let you know that that's what I heard that night.
Yeah. I'm going to listen to it. I'm probably going to listen to it later tonight.
But
when
it sounds like
get things
shuffling,
done.
like
Yeah.
shuffling, which don't make any sense. I mean, but if they're cooking along through the woods, you know, I guess it would sound like that almost, I would say.
Well,
It was weird.
I can honestly say the one I saw, I did not hear it come up
Yeah.
where I was at.
Yeah.
And I definitely didn't hear it going down over the hill, but I blame that on fear.
Yeah.
You lose some senses when you got fear going on.
Well, maybe you didn't have dried leaves or anything at the time. Maybe that's what I heard was like running through dried leaves is what I heard. But it was like a shuffling. It was really.
It was August. So you got sick.
Yeah.
It's a state park. You're not allowed to be cutting trees down, and anything in there is leaves and deadfall. So
prickers.
There were branches and stuff in the woods there.
Yeah.
I was on the trail. It didn't come across the trail in front of me. It went on down in the woods over the hill. But well, Phil knows the trail. Beck knows the trail. Tim, but a bunch of these people that are here tonight been to Salt Fork, so they know the trails.
Yeah.
Phil knows it. And I wasn't that far in. And that's the part that got me. I wasn't that far in. And when I looked over to the right, and there it was, 15 feet, it's like, oh, shit. So.
Yeah, I'm surprised Brandon wasn't saying the same thing.
It went through my mind.
It crossed your mind, did it? A couple swear words.
Hey, this is a PG. Patterson Gimlin. I tell everyone my show is PG.
Patty. Yes.
Patterson Gimlin. But seriously, we definitely, you finding a lot of structures there?
Yes and no. It's about the same amount of structures, but if one gets knocked over, a new one gets put up in its place.
In the same spot?
Well, maybe not the exact same spot, but right around the general location.
Okay, all right. I was going to say, because I know that we found new ones near the old ones. And so it's weird. Like, we didn't find that many structures when we went at Patty's.
I thought I had some great X's, and Bill looked at them and went, nah, that's just storm damage. They're beautiful X's, And Bill went,
we did find one farther in one farther in that's a possible.
See.
We found a bunch of horizons, which is the curves.
Oh, the curve.
And only a few of them that we can say was natural or another tree caused it. They're going for the sunlight, get to the light.
Yeah.
It's bent. We did find a few of them. The other thing, too.
You guys just hit the tip of the iceberg, though. This area right over here is just the very beginning of the state game lounge,
Yep.
You didn't even get deep in there. Who knows what's back there? I know there's a big swamp back there. More to the west. Big swamp.
Yeah. I know, like, we were headed north, and then we hit that creek. But anyhow, this is what Tim got to say about Salt Fork. They sit around that camp area, which they do at the group camp area, and watch us. That's a fact. And people has actually they walked past one of those like little land stake lights that's solar power that Joel had out, and it acts, and then he had a battery operated solar powered one to come on with motion. It walked past it off his little homemade camper type trailer, and it walked past and the light came on and it went out, and then came back on as it got past it. It's like, whoa! And he had that up high, so it was no deer.
Yeah.
It was bipedal, but it's weird, So they do sit and watch. And Bill says, over at Saltport State Park or anywhere else, did anyone ever hear mysterious words? I was mentioning that down on road number 57. I heard the word that sounded like O-E-nish. And believe it or not, Phil, that O-E-nish is a native's word. And I'm trying, if I get with the one native people, they can tell me. I cannot remember what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. What's that?
They say words all the time when they're doing their samurai talk and stuff like that. You have one out there messing with you.
Yeah, I don't get that here. I don't get that here. Mine are quiet, like real quiet.
Well, if they're talking, there's two of them or more. If they're, and I believe your area, your area is more of a walkthrough hunting area. They don't hang there.
Yeah.
And
I think they know I'm listening. I really do.
They probably do.
I think they do.
Oh, Debbie Preggy.
Debbie's here.
Yeah.
I get like EMF waves come through. I don't know what that is, but if I have my EMF meter, not anywhere near any electrical, my phone or nothing, I get waves, just real quick ones, and then it goes away, and it's like, man, what is that? It's obviously going through the whole house, because I can pick it up when I'm inside. You need the Ghost
Chick Angel to investigate that one.
Oh boy, I don't know. I think I don't know. I think they're sending some type of signal out, trying to pick up what I'm doing.
They're saying, "Come on out here, baby.
I'll
got something
I'll
for
sit
you,
on the
baby.
front porch, but that door's going to be open and ready to go in, and then my chair is going to be facing towards the door. Because by the time I get out of my chair, get spun around, and get to the door, I'll be a goner for sure. I see it all happening now.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I was out on that porch one night at like 2:00, and if whatever whistled at me could have been closer to where it come out of the brush, out of the woods, onto the road, it would have done it. But it whistled so loud right behind my mailbox that I sat right up. I was like, what in the heck was that? And it wasn't a bird at 2-something in the morning, and it wasn't a person out there either. But it was intent. It was like blatant for me to know. Yeah.
Well, Angel said she thinks Bigfoot's some kind of electromagnetic being. I don't know if it's electromagnetic, but I know they put off a infrasound.
Bats put out a signal
because I got hit twice with it. So
yeah, see,
and
I don't know what's going through.
Time.
I don't know what's going through my house, but it goes constantly. I don't have it on right now. I should actually.
You should have your little aluminum hat on too.
Yeah, you're funny.
But hey, Brandon, with all your reenactments, let's go with, how about ghosts?
Anything?
Any ghosts?
Any?
Nothing like I can say like, oh, for sure this is a ghost. But when you're getting up at Gettysburg to go to the bathroom at 1:00 in the morning, and you're walking through, and there's a guy still completely dressed up, walking through.
Yeah.
Possibly not be all there. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little misty out.
Ghost Chick Angel goes there a lot.
She loves that place.
She's in love with Gettysburg. I've seen pictures where someone took a picture toward their vehicle and there was a soldier on horseback coming through.
Oh, I think
It's
I've
really
seen that.
I think I shared it that one
I think
time.
you did. Yeah, I think I
Um,
remember seeing that.
I had to share that because that was like, whoa, you can actually see it.
Yeah, you
And
can see the
someone tried to
horse.
say, oh, that's the exhaust off their car. No, it wasn't.
Mm.
Uh, oh, go ahead, Angel. Go back up there in 2 weeks. Yeah, she's going back to Gettysburg.
Some people hear like cannons going off and stuff like that. You know, like in the middle of the night. Have you ever heard anything like that?
Well, when I'm there, cannons going off isn't exactly odd.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because
But
he's reenacting.
well, I understand that, but I'm talking about like at night, you know, when they're
Yeah.
sleeping.
With
Do that.
one stays up all day playing soldier, and then at night usually is when the party begins. And
Yeah, the party.
people
Now, you,
start consuming liquids and stuff like that, and then
are you
Hmm.
Confederate or
What are you
Are
gonna? You're gonna ask. I
who
know
do
what
you
you're-
fight for, the North or the
Oh,
South?
we're gonna ask. You don't have to answer that.
Wait, Patty, quiet. I want to hear this. What was that?
So I fight for the North. I am the captain of the 69th Pennsylvania Irish Volunteer Infantry, Company D.
There you go.
Whoa,
Company B.
Capitan. At least he's fighting for the right side. He ain't
Dixie,
going to lose.
Nick-
He might die, but he ain't losing.
Isn't that the Mason-Dixie line?
Actually,
Bottom
he's
of
not that
Pennsylvania.
far from the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Angel,
Bottom of-
shut up. Yes, I'm part Irish too. So yes, the
Boy,
Irish
he's just-
Brigade. Yes.
Getting mouthy. Telling people.
Who?
Don't listen to him, Angel. You telling her shut
I'm
up.
I told her to be quiet. I didn't say shut up.
Oh, okay. I think it's on video.
Oh man, I ain't going there. I'm going to behave.
Yeah, you had a long day.
Yeah, it's been a long day. I've been going since
And-
3:00 this morning.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, but now we're going up on an investigation. I'm leaving tomorrow morning for up at Wellsville, New York. Mary Fabian and I was invited up. Angel, shut up. There, I said it. She's backing you up, Patty, so be quiet.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
That's how we roll.
Women are always, always got to get in there. But anyhow, we're going up there on an investigation. I got to pick up some lunch bags and some paper bags. We were, because he has found hair, scat, French, and teen juveniles, and they've been really active up there, which they've been active around here, but since June, he's been trying to get us up there, so we're going this weekend. It's going to be cold and snowy.
Yeah, it's icy up here right now. I mean, if I stepped out on my back porch, it's pretty slick. But the highways will be clear. You know, you guys will be all right.
Oh, geez.
What's going on?
Angel. I never went to bed. Mars is leaving retrograde. I lost part of my soul. I had to chase it down.
Poor Angel.
That black soul of hers. But so this is going to be an interesting little field trip.
Well, we had a good time up here.
Angel's asking for a friend. Depends how much they ate the day before, Angel.
How much is a Bigfoot poo? Bill will find out. He's going to find out this
Brandon.
weekend.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Better bring some quart-sized baggies. Maybe some quart, maybe a gallon-sized baggies.
I'm sorry. This guy that we meeting up there says everybody needs to have some Bigfoot dung in your freezer. And I went, ain't going in my freezer.
I was going to ask you, what are you going to do with it if you do find some?
I'll send it in.
Oh, send it in.
Oh, jeez.
What you got now? Asking for a friend.
No, how big is Bigfoot Pooh? Asking for a friend and this.
Just wondering.
Big dog, big log.
She's on a roll tonight.
I think she's nipping on the wine tonight.
Could be. She won't admit it.
But have you had any leads or anything come in for your area at all, Brandon? Brandon.
Oh,
You were freezing up, Brandon. He's froze up.
yeah. Oh, I can hear him. There he is.
There he is.
Pretty tight-lipped on it. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, we hear you now. You know, you go on
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Did you make your own Facebook page for your chapters for the Blair and Bedford County?
I think he's.
What's
I think
that?
everybody seems to be freezing up.
You froze up again, Brandon.
No, he's moving. There he is.
Can you hear us, Brandon?
Oh. Well, he is down south quite a ways, so he might try again. He might try and come back.
He might come back.
Yeah.
But,
just getting the important information, he blanked out on you.
Yeah. Yeah, at least he looked happy.
Yeah, he did.
But I'm trying to, if he did a Facebook page, he should put it on the main group, the Pennsylvania Project group, so people know.
Yeah.
I'll get see if he comes back on.
Might try.
I like doing the talking.
Oh, well. He did at least get to tell us his story. I don't like to call it a story. I like to call it an adventure. You know?
Hey, in the comments, I brought up the bundle for the paranormal conference. Let me see.
You're going to have so many people there.
Yeah, for $25, you get a shirt and a ticket to get in at the door.
I jumped the gun and just got the ticket.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I just want to make sure I got my ticket. You know,
I ordered you a shirt.
Oh, thank goodness. Is it big? Is it a big one? Big?
Yeah, it's size 10X.
10X. I got this.
No, 2X.
Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect.
But
thanks. Thank you.
You get the shirt. Cool. Okay, wait a minute. Let me tell them about this.
All right, go ahead.
But the bundle is a ticket and a shirt. The shirts are $20. The ticket's $10. So that's $30. You get it for $25 when you buy the pair.
Yep. Yep.
But included in the bundle, you get a raffle ticket for all pre-sellers. Get a raffle ticket. And that raffle ticket gets a chance to win a basket worth over $100 in merchandise.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's going to be sweet.
yes, we'll have that. And one of the first ones get the bundle off of me. And she, my friend, she jumped the game. Jumped right on it.
Are you talking about me?
No.
I didn't think so.
I said my friend.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't think it. Because
But
I did
anyhow,
jump the gun. I did.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Well, I mean,
So
I got excited and I couldn't help it.
These posters are going up all over the place with the speakers on it. We're looking forward to having people here March 25th.
I think it's
Hickory
going to
VFW and Hermitage, PA.
It's going to be packed.
Yeah, it's going to be packed. We got people coming from Canada, New Jersey, Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky, of course, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Ohio. I heard there's a chance that people are coming down from Michigan. I don't know for sure. They didn't buy a pre.
Everybody needs a little name tag. They need their name tags and their state that they come from, or at least their counties, huh?
All right, wait a minute. I got to put this up there for Angel needs help with an investigation. First Friday in March, going to West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Yep. Yes, Theta Wave Blue Media's in the house. So, yes, Pittsburgh too.
So where's she going? I mean, oh, wait a minute. Trying to think of someplace haunted in West Virginia.
Where are you going down there, Angel?
Not Trans-Allegheny. No, that's a different.
She was already there. I think she wants to go back.
Yeah, she was just back. I can't think of it. There's good ones there too.
Yes, Norm. Pittsburgh's in the house too. And they're coming.
In the house. In the hizzy.
I'll send it to you, Phil. Oh, okay. She goes, it's a private thing. Her secret. But if you're interested in going, get a hold of Angel. Hello, Steve Blair. From Conshohocken County, Bigfoot.
Oh. I love that name. Conshohocken. That's so cool.
Wait a minute. Soapy. He's Soapy. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, Steve. But Phil, if I don't send it to you tonight, I'll send it to you Monday. Oh, it's right across the river from Pittsburgh.
Got a daughter in Pittsburgh.
Oh, maybe you go go something.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's coming back.
No, I think he's like, I said my piece and I'm out of here. Maybe he's trying, but that's a bummer. Oh, well.
Who knows? But that's the one that got canceled, Angel. Okay. And the one that you couldn't go to near your old homestead, she canceled on coming to the conference because she's probably having surgery.
Oh.
I told her keep me informed.
Yeah.
It's just a shame, but that's how it goes.
Yeah.
I want to let everyone know Dave Grove's father passed away. Um, Floyd was 92 years old,
Oh wow.
and
92. That's
yeah, and
I mean that's good.
he was under hospice.
Oh.
Yes, Steve, you are part of a lot of handfuls of groups there, brother. But I'll be going. I'm hoping to go to the viewing Monday for that. Another one of the one that actually invited me down to Salt Fork to camp. Jack Warren lost his brother this week also.
Jeez.
So keep those people in your prayers, please. As they deal through this, I
Yeah.
dealt through it not that long ago with my adopted son.
Yeah.
But what got me about Floyd, he was a hell of a nice guy. I met him at a camp out. They brought him, and you could tell he loved his kids, his sons, and that.
Mm-hmm.
But he hardly even opened up his eyes for 2 weeks there before he died. He opened up his eyes, looked at both sons were there holding hand on each side.
Mm-hmm.
He opened up his eyes, he smiled at them
Oh.
and went.
Yep.
He let them know he's at
We could all be
peace,
so lucky, you know.
Yes, he's at peace.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's it's a thing. We don't know when it's going to happen.
No.
Like with
Certainly
Dougie, getting that call at 5 a.m,
Yes.
kind of kicked me in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Getting some waves coming through.
Sorry to hear that, Angel. Sorry to hear that. But we'll keep you and her in our thoughts and prayers. Kevin Reynolds is another one. His daughter passed away last night.
It's
nice guy. Nice guy.
Yeah.
I got to meet him Sunday.
Yeah, he seemed like a nice guy. Yep.
Ben's grandmother was doing bad yesterday. I haven't heard back. It's that time of year. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to try to message Ben tomorrow on my trip up to New York and see how things are going with him. But
is Mary driving?
Yeah, so pray for me, folks.
You'll be all right. Fasten your seatbelt. You'll be fine.
Oh, I do. No, she's a good driver. She really is.
Yeah.
But so it's going to be an experience up there. The weather's not going to be in our favor, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it.
Yeah. I mean, you can go out, come back, get warmed up, and go back out again,
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. Yeah. If we find anything, that's great. If we don't, oh, well, I'm out there.
Is that going to be around his home or is this his research area?
His research area. All right. You was busy making a commercial. Can you do a quick recap of what I missed tonight? Okay, here's a real quick one. Brandon McClain came on, talked about his experience, his sighting.
Yeah, crazy.
Wasn't much.
No, it wasn't mine. He had one looking at him and one poking him.
Yeah. About 25 yards away was looking at him.
Oh my
Then
God.
he heard something come up behind him. He felt the breath on his neck and poked him a couple of times. And that other one gave a dirty look and kind of whoop.
And he said the one was a girl. He said the one was a girl.
Yeah. So it's hard to say. There's some structures he's seen. Yeah.
Yeah, he's had more than one experience. I mean, more than one, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And probably more. It's just he didn't mention them, but
right.
Yeah.
Pulling teeth.
Yeah. I'm always curious if it's around someone's home, where they have to deal with it like every day, or if they, like they have a research area that they go to.
Sorry to hear that, Phil. We had a friend that passed away that was 80 years old.
Oh boy.
He was there. He gave him a hug and a shoulder rub, and an hour later, he passed away.
Jeez.
But yeah, it's that time of year. 2 days after Christmas, my son passed away. It is what it is. It hurts, when it's family. So, but you know what? You can't stop. You got to keep going.
Yeah. I mean, you can curl up in a ball, but it's just, it's not good for the rest of the family. And, they're having a hard enough time as it is. And then for somebody else to go down and be,
Exactly.
I mean, it's hard, but you got to keep going somehow.
Oh, Tim asked, Patty, are you close to ley line? Oh,
I couldn't tell you that. I've never checked into it.
Where's ley line?
A ley line?
Yeah, Ley. Or is that
state? It's the,
Tim?
It's what?
She's close to the Ohio border on the PA side.
Oh yeah, I'm like right in the corner of Crawford County in Pennsylvania and Erie County, and then 2 miles from the Ohio border.
Yeah,
up towards Connie, up in that area. I'm not real close to the lake, but I'm south of I-90 and west of I-79.
Right.
Yep. Tucked in my little corner here. And I just so happen to have a state game lands that's out my back door and out the front door, Yeah. Pretty. I mean, what is it? 5,000 something acres?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, you can get lost in it. Let's put it that way, but
no, I can't.
Well, you might not be able to, but
no, I can't.
I could. I've never even thought
got
about
good sense of direction.
Never even thought about venturing out into it for sure. I mean, yeah. It's not something I've ever thought about doing. I stick around the edges.
I get confused in there.
Well, the tornado went through too.
So. I see what he's doing. Here. Let lines are for energy traveling around the earth.
Yeah, ley line. Yeah, I've definitely heard it. I know what he's talking about. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I'm not. Never actually looked into it. But that is interesting.
Maybe you should.
I could do that.
But anyhow, I'm going to get going.
All right. Yeah.
I think Brandon messaged me. Let me see here.
Did he message?
Yes, he did. Sorry, I lost internet problems of living in the country.
Yep, that's exactly what it is, too.
Oh, in God's country. In God's country. That's true.
Oh, God. Happens to the best of us. Yep.
But anyhow, folks, definitely, time did go quick. Definitely next week, I'm going to have Bob Walls who is the co-executive
Ooh.
director of
Bob.
the Pennsylvania Bigfoot Project with me. We're both
All right.
co-executive directors.
Well, I'm gonna be watching that one.
We're going to be talking about his experiences and his researching and
Cool.
what other crap me and him will get into.
Whatever comes up, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's going to be interesting because I know the stories. Me and him's talked over and over and over again. And he has called me on them too while they are happening. You know, we're like brothers too, I guess. Yeah, because we're always checking on someone.
Yeah.
But the thing is that it's going to be a really, really interesting. And especially he talks about the one sighting.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
And the other thing too is the very next week, I'm going to have a surprise guest.
I was gonna ask you about that.
It's a surprise guest. Well,
Oh,
I guess
I can only imagine.
I guess I can
Cat out of the bag.
yeah, I guess I will. It's the one and only. No, I don't think. Yeah, well, it's Brian Seach.
Oh,
Oh,
big hitter.
yeah.
Big hitter.
Big
huh?
hitter. Big hitter. Yep. That's in 2 weeks. And we're going to have Brian Seach on here.
Wow.
So it's going to be interesting. He's going to be talking about, they moved down to West Virginia. They've been down there for a little over a year now. They're beautiful area. And he wants to learn about the area and the sightings and all that. He's getting there. He's definitely getting there, and he's going to talk about that and different things he got going on.
Yeah, sounds like a good time.
You know, I keep saying Jamie King's my mentor. Brian's another one that I listen to.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet him, see him at the conference.
Yes. No, you'll love him. You'll love him. Him and his wife both. Him and Terry. They're great people. So yeah, I'm excited about it. I was going to keep it quiet, but I can't. I'm too excited about it being here.
Yeah, I seen you had like question marks for that
Well, at
one.
that point, I didn't have anybody, but then I've been saying, well, I got something. It's a secret.
Yeah, you're not very good at keeping
not when it comes to that.
No,
but anyhow, hey, somebody came home. The dogs are acting stupid. Someone said they can't wait to meet Patty. You'll be sorry. No.
Yeah, I'm pretty obnoxious at times. I ordered some little Bigfoot stickers. I can't wait for them to come in. They're like vinyl, waterproof. I might send a few. I might send a few your way. But I think there's like 100 of them. Can't wait to get them. They should be coming in mail pretty soon.
There we go.
Army skills. Well, that could be. That could be.
Yeah, that's true. I have. I definitely have. What the hell's going on there? Something's acting up on that. But anyhow, folks, we're going to get out of here. I got to get cleaned up from work. And finish packing stuff up, getting it ready to go for tomorrow, going to New York.
What time you leaving?
8:30.
I'll be sleeping.
Yeah, you're our night owl.
Yep. Yeah.
I always get up and see all your messages you put on there and comments.
I mean, you don't have to answer them while you're like sleeping. It's for when you wake up. It's like, you know, people like 5 or 6 of them.
There's Brandon. Sorry,
Um,
folks, I lost the internet
Yeah, he's
connection.
okay. That's all right.
You're all right,
It happens.
Brandon.
Like I said, it
No
happens.
problem, bud.
Yes.
We had
Yeah,
Patty to
Totally
cover.
understand. I don't know about that, but I try and be a little bit of a backup here, just in case Bill, needs help.
I'm beyond help.
Well, I wasn't
But
gonna say it.
anyhow,
I wasn't going to say it, but
I will. But anyhow, folks, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for being around. And remember, Beta Wave Blue Media. They are awesome. They're awesome company. He does it all. He really does. So make sure check into him. If you need stuff done, he helps money management. He helps get whatever. He does it all.
I thought you were going to say stay squatchy or something like that.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah.
Stay
Oh, yeah.
squatchy.
No, paranormal's the new normal.
That.
But anyhow, good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
This has been an Agents of the Unexplained original podcast. Like us on Facebook, subscribe and view on YouTube, and please visit our store link in the bio. Thank you for listening, and remember that paranormal is the new normal.